Back with another chess match between myself and Rushab 3602. And I just wanted to show off this match. I'm playing as Blanc. So, standard book opening to e4, which is going to be met with e5. Brings out his queen early. Apparently this is a move. I'm not aware of this, so I don't know what opening that is or what line of play that is. So I'm just going to move my pawn forwards, build a pawn structure here on this side, and then if he takes, then I just take back with my my knight. Obviously, he's not going to trade a queen for a pawn, so I'm not really too worried about this. Just want to start developing. He starts developing his knight. Develop my knight as well. So I didn't really understand this move because, you know, I have a knight that can move to d4, and then I'm threatening his queen as well, so he has to move his queen out of the way. And I'm also forking on, is it C? On c2. If I take on c2 with my knight, I'm forking his rook, so it's just all bad all over, this idea. So I think he gets a sense of what's going on, so he moved to d3 to prevent that fork, while reinforcing his pawn. But this is really bad for white because the white has no development yet. And I'm just moving up the board, getting space. So he moves his pawn to f4. And I'm just going to preempt him on d6. And he took, which I thought was strange, because, yeah, my pawn structure is the same now. I think I'm down a pawn. No, I'm actually up a pawn. And I have a better developed structure. I have more mobility for my pieces. My queen is protecting my knights. You know, I can move my bishops freely. Well, actually, I can't move my dark square bishop freely. He's still being obstructed. But things are pretty good right now, I'd say. I'm not into... Nothing's really threatening my king right now. So he moves his knight. I'm going to move my bishop, my dark square bishop, to defend these two pieces so that he can't take any of my pawns. He moves his knight back, which I thought was terrible. He's just losing so much momentum and tempo here. So I'm going to move my light square bishop to this square here. I guess I could have moved it one space further. The point, I just want to start getting into a position where I can threaten his queen and move some of these pieces away from the board. So he moves his queen to that's G, right? Yeah, G3. Forgetting that I have this fork here, so I'm going to go for the fork, obviously. Take that piece. Yeah, my knight's trapped for now, but, you know, it's a free rook, so I'm up a whole rook. And he takes, he gets a pawn. And my king is in a little bit of trouble here, but not too much trouble. I have this check here, and I was expecting him actually to take back, and then I was like thinking of ways that I can move my king to safety, maybe move my king to d7, and then shuffle him over to the other side. Something like that, or move my queen and castle, something like that. You know. Those would have been ideas. But he just decides to put his bishop in front of the king, which is a bad idea. But we both play badly here, because, yeah, I get this free check. And the AI recommends to move the king out of the way for him. Recommends me to take the bishop, but I take his queen instead because I think that's a bigger threat. I need to get rid of that. If I lose my bishop, it's not as big of a deal. But he doesn't take my bishop, which is very strange. Like, I thought that was the weirdest thing. That he didn't want to trade, especially in this position here. So anyway, I just take. So now they're both off the board. And yeah, now his knight is pinned to his king. He's not going to be able to move in time. I'm going to take his knight for free on d5. Takes back, which I guess is that forced, or no, he could. There's no reason for him to take back, but okay. Takes back, so he's in check. He has to move his bishop. Now his bishop is pinned. Everything is pinned. And it was in this position that White resigned. Rushab resigned. Let's go through what I would probably do. The match is pretty much over at this point anyway. So we're going to move our rook in front of our king to defend, and also this way we don't have to keep our queen here to keep the king pinned. So he needs to escape. He's going to be moving along this route here. I'll take because it's safe, and then he's going to move here. That's forced. Now this rook on f1 is threatening our knight, so we want to move that out of the way. Right. And I think this is the best move, yeah. They say this is the best move, but I don't know what else would you do here, unless you want to threaten this. No. No, you have to move the king to safety. Maybe that's a little bit, that's probably better actually, that gets him to safety faster, I think. The only problem with this is now I have this check. But, I mean, regardless of what happens at this point, this is already losing for White. So what do we want to do here? Maybe find these pieces here. Maybe create space. That's a blunder, okay. Maybe this here? I just want to straight up take here. Let me think. What would I do here? Maybe taking the knight isn't such a bad idea. I could do this, and then my piece is protected. If he wants to trade, he can trade. This attack is not winning for White, so I guess he would have to retreat back. That's a blunder. The check would be better, okay. My piece. Okay, taking here is best. And I would take back. And now it's going to be relatively easy to win, I think. This here is pinned. Okay, I gotta remove the knight. The knight is causing issues. So I could do this. That knight has to move out of the way. Maybe in front of the king would be good, and then here. No. What am I doing? Yeah, I have to do this. Okay. Any piece he moves is losing, so he's got to move here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't understand that. Okay. No. Sorry, that was a mistake. I'm trying to think here. Maybe rook. Keep him trapped, and then here, and then this is mate. There are other options for mate if you want to be like stylish and whatever, but I mean this is double mate. Yeah, this is more than mate. But no reason to get overkill. Okay, so that would have been how I guess I would have mated him. I don't know what moves he would have played, but that's just an idea of how you can mate after that. Already up in too much advantage. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and take care.